check, 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 check.
convenience, but where he stands at the times of challenge, said Martin Luther King Jr. This year has truly shown us where we stand. The pandemic has questioned the fabric of our existence in an unprecedented way. Our purpose on this planet, our character, and our grit are now more important than ever. Quarter-centennial VNRVJIET has truly shown us how its people are making a difference in these tough times. Good morning to everyone gathered here in person and to all of us who have joined us virtually. I hope that this new experience would be as real and as enriching as a physical one. I, Sahiti Vesangi, a third year BTech student from the Department of CSE, and my friend Rajasai, fourth year BTech student from the Department of IT, take pleasure to stand before you to mark the announcement of the induction program for our new students of the year 2020 to 2024 batch.
On behalf of Vienna Vignana Jyoti Institute of Engineering and Technology, we extend a very warm welcome to the dignitaries, guests, parents, students, staff, media, and most importantly, the freshers to this induction program. This year, Vienna VJIET completes 25 glorious years since its inception. Our college has always believed in giving us its best, and this has yielded fruitful results. Knowing that academic success is not the only end, our management focused on character development and holistic education. Today, our college stands as one of the best institutions in the country, a phenomenal milestone indeed.
Today, we not just welcome you, but also acknowledge what it took for you to be here. We know that the path to VNR Vijnanajyoti Institute of Engineering and Technology was not easy, but you've braved the hurdles. So please take a moment to applaud for yourself for making it into this prestigious institution. An institution that promises advanced learning, VNRVJIET not only provides quality education but also promises you the confidence to excel in your respective fields and helps you to reach the path of success. Every student is unique and is endowed with his or her strengths and weaknesses, and the college helps you to fortify your strengths and overturn your weaknesses into strengths.
The induction day of a college marks the beginning of an experiential learning journey for all the budding engineers. This program will introduce the students to the facilities in the institute and help them to get a glimpse into the institution's vision of learning excellence. I'm sure you'll feel proud to be part of Vienna Vignana Jyoti Institute of Engineering and Technology, where your dreams are constantly nurtured and eventually fulfilled.
On this special day, we have amongst us our distinguished visionaries who have been with VNR VJIT for a long time and spearheaded its growth.
It gives me immense pleasure to invite our esteemed dignitaries onto the dais. So firstly, I request our principal, Dr. C.D. Naidu Garu, to come onto the dais.
I take pride in inviting the chief mentor of VNR VJIT, Dr. D.N. Rao Garu, President of Vijnana Jyoti, to grace the dais.
With immense joy, I now invite Sri Harishchandra Prasad Garu, General Secretary, Vignana Jyoti, to grace the dais.
I now request our Director of Advancement and Dean of Administration, Dr. Chennakeswarao Bandaru Garu, to come on to the dais.
I am glad to invite Sri Kode Durga Prasad Garu, Joint Secretary, Vignana Jyoti, to grace the dais.
I call upon our Dean of Academics, Dr. K. Anuradha Garu, to grace the stage.
I'm glad to invite our Director for Research and Development, Dr. A. Subhananda Rao Garu, who will be joining us virtually.
I am happy to invite Srimati Sandhya Garu, Director of Advancement VNRVJIET, onto the stage. We are happy to introduce that Sandhya Garu will be joining us virtually today. Thank you everyone. We are honored to have you here today with us. Please be seated, sir.
There are introductions. I would like to invite the eminent personalities whose continuous guidance, supervision, and support that helps us to achieve our goals. I request the head of the department, Civil Engineering, Dr. A. Mallika Garu, to grace the occasion. Apart from being the head of Civil Engineering, Dr. A. Mallika Garu is the coordinator of Center of Excellence for Disaster Mitigation. She is a great scholar with many publications and presentations in national and international conferences and journals. Dr. Mallika Garu is a faculty in charge for Creative Arts Committee, VNRVJIET. She has also coordinated various activities and competitions for events during Scintillation's annual and cultural day.
Head of Department Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Dr. Poonam Upadhyay Garu. Dr. Poonam Upadhyay Garu is a remarkable professor who has teaching experience of 20 years and has dedicated another 10 years of her career to research. She is also the faculty coordinator for IEI student chapter and has conducted multiple seminars alongside publishing research papers in national and international journals. She has also coordinated various activities and competitions for events during Scintillation's annual and cultural day.
Head, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. G. Srinivasa Gupta Garu. Professor Gupta Garu has more than 2 decades of teaching experience. He is an avid researcher with several publications in national and international journals to his credit. He is also on board of reviewers for several international journals. His research interests include engineering mechanics, solid mechanics, fracture mechanics, finite element method or analysis, dynamics of machinery, and many more. He also holds several administrative positions for NBA, NAC, JNTUH Autonomy, and UGC Autonomy.
We are happy to say that he is going to join us for the departmental induction. Head Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Dean Student Progression, Dr. Y. Padmasai Garu. Apart from being the head of Department of ECE, Dr. Y. Padmasai Garu is a professor and a serious scholar with more than 25 research papers to her credit. She is nominated as a secretary cum treasurer for ISTE Telangana section for the duration of 2015 to 17. She has received the Best Engineering College Teacher Award from ISTE AP and Telangana section during its 10th annual convention and awards function in 2015 at Kurnool. Thank you, ma'am.
Head, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Dr. B.V. Kiranmai Garu. Dr. B.V. Kiranmai Garu is an associate professor of computer science and an active teacher who readily comes forward to take up any task related to students. She has many research papers presented and published at national and international levels. She is an active researcher with a UGC minor research project on data mining and received Best Research Paper Award for her papers in 2012 and 2019. We're happy to announce that she'll be joining us for tomorrow at the departmental interaction.
Head Department of Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering, Dr. Manjula Sri Garu. Her interests include biomedical instrumentation, image processing, and many others. Dr. Manjula Garu has been meticulous in mentoring her students. She has published many papers and has won many esteemed awards. Thank you, ma'am.
Head, Department of Information Technology, Dr. G. Suresh Reddy Garu. His interests include data mining, computer organization, C and data structures, and many more. He has successfully carried out many projects, including mod drops approved under AICTE. Thank you, sir.
Head, Department of Automobile Engineering and Chairman of Extra and Co-Curricular Activities, Dr. T. Srinivasa Rao Garu. Dr. T. Srinivasa Rao Garu has 22 years of experience in teaching with national and international level publications and presentations to his credit. He is an active member of several committees that include Anti-Ragging Committee, Board of Studies in Mechanical Engineering, Life Member of ISTE, Life Member of ISTAM, Member of SAE India. He has conducted various national and international conferences, workshops and seminars. Thank you, sir.
Head, Department of Humanities and Sciences, Dr. T. Jayashree Garu. Dr. Jayashree Garu holds a PhD from Hyderabad Central University and a remarkable vast experience. Her interests include probability and statistics and automated reasoning. Her dynamic and compassionate personality encourages the students at the first stage of VNRVJIET experience. Thank you, ma'am.
Dean of Examinations and Evaluation, Dr. Ramuji Garu. A professor in civil engineering with a keen eye on details of the academics, Dr. Ramuji Garu has published many research papers in journals of reputation. Besides being an able administrator, he is soft-spoken and a humble human being. Thank you, sir.
Head of Research and Consultancy Center, Dr. G. Ramesh Chandra Garu. Dr. G. Ramesh Chandra Garu has 15 years of teaching and research experience. He has actively participated in research and consultancy work. He has developed various software products such as Logical Video Processing System, Logical 3D Image Processing System, and Logical Image Processing System while pursuing his PhD. He also developed a compiler for ServoScript engine for CyberMotions Private Limited. He is a resourceful person for various UGC academic staff colleges. Thank you, sir. Head, Competency Development Center, Dr. BVR Ravikumar Garu. Dr. Ravikumar Garu has more than 2 decades of teaching and research experience. With a PhD in Mechanical Engineering from JNTUH, he is actively engaged in research work with 2 sponsored research projects to his credit. He is involved in mentoring and guiding MTech and BTech students with their projects. Currently, he heads the Competency Development Center, wherein the faculty and students are encouraged to take up certificate courses and are provided with opportunities to enhance their skills. Thank you, sir.
Head Training and Placement, Dr. D. Pardasarathi Garu. Dr. Pardasarathi Garu holds an MBA and a doctoral degree in Management Sciences. He has been instrumental in facilitating training and placement activities in the college. Thank you, sir, to have you with us.
Physical Director, Dr. G. Srirama Garu. Always guiding and training students, Dr. G. Srirama Garu, he believes that the true definition of a complete student is being an all-rounder. He has a master's in PED, MPhil and PhD to his name. He has an experience of over 20 years and has done research in advanced sports coaching and sports psychology. We are happy to announce that Dr. G. Srirama Garu will be joining us virtually.
Chief Librarian, Dr. Raghavaya Garu. It is rightly said. While you may think you can find information on your own, a librarian is always there to help you. And Dr. Raghavaya Garu stays true to this virtue. Under his able guidance, our library has expanded strength to strength, and today it stands as a treasure trove of knowledge. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
I request everyone gathered here to stand up for the prayer song. We request the kind attention of those who are joining us virtually. May I call upon the Nightingales of VNRVJIET to invoke the blessings of Almighty on this auspicious occasion. I request the dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp and start the ceremony. May I call upon the Nightingales of Vienna VJIT to invoke the blessings of Almighty on this auspicious occasion.
वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं भूतादिसुं सेवितचरणं भूतभौतिकप्रपञ्चभरणं भूतादिसुं सेवितचरणं भूतभौतिकप्रपञ्चभरणं वीतरागिणं विनुतयोगिनम् वीतरागिनं विनुतयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं वीतरागिनं विनुतयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वातापि गणपतिं भजे
Now, I take pride in introducing our principal, Dr. C.D. Naidu Garu. He is an able administrator and an accomplished educationalist. He started his career in the institute in the year 1997 and has worked as the vice principal, dean of academics, and head of ECA department. He is formerly associated with Vasavi College of Engineering, Hyderabad, KSRM College of Engineering, Kadapa, Andhra Pradesh. A warm and easy approach personality, Dr. C.D. Naidu Garu maintains constructive and effective relationship with the parents, students, staff and management, and is a source of inspiration to the staff and the students to excel in their endeavors. He also serves as an executive council member for JNTU Hyderabad. I now take the privilege in inviting our principal, Dr. C.D. Naidu Garu, to address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you. Respected Dr. D.N. Rao Garu, President Vignana Jyoti, Sri K. Harichandra Prasad Garu, General Secretary Vignana Jyoti, Kode Durga Prasad Garu, Joint Secretary Vignana Jyoti, Dr. Shubhananda Rao Garu, Director R&D, online he is joining, and Kode Sandhya Garu, Director VNRVJIET, and Dr. Chennakeshwar Rao Garu, Director Advancement, and my dear colleagues and new students that are coming into this institution, parents, a hearty welcome to this induction program year 2020 and also to VNRVJIET. The batch of students admitted in this year 2020 has a special significance in joining this institute on the Silver Jubilee year. I congratulate the students and also parents who got admission into this institution in this year. In brief, about VNR Vignana Jyoti Institute of Engineering and Technology was established in the year 1995, has grown from an intake of 220 in the year 1995 with 4 branches of engineering: mechanical, electronics and communication engineering, EEE and CSE. Now 13 undergraduate programs and 13 postgraduate programs and also research PhD programs are being offered in this institution, with about 6,500 students on the campus today. And the institute has also grown from 13 faculty in 1995. Now currently about 410 faculty in the year 2020. There's a growth that we have seen in the last 25 years. And the corresponding to non-teaching staff, at about 7 staff were working in 1995. Now about 259 non-teaching staff are working in the year 2020. So that's how we have grown for the last 25 years as an institution by itself. VNRVJIET during its 25 years of journey has earned name in engineering education and as a hub for quality teaching, learning and promoting excellence in value-based education. We have achieved in the many milestones in this in the journey of 25 years of the institution, with NAC A++ grade with 3.73 CGPA on a 4-point scale, and it is a UGC autonomous institution and QS iGauge certified diamond rating and international certification, and NRF 2020 ranking about 127 in engineering stream or engineering category at national level. UGC recognized this institute as college with potential for excellence, and we have ARIIA rating band A institution, that is between 6 and 25 ranking by MHRD on innovation achievements, institute innovation achievements profile. This year we have added about 4 new BTech programs in computer science and engineering in IoT, cyber security, AIML and data science. The institute has decent hostel facility accommodation for the students. The students who require accommodation can avail it. During this 25 years of journey, about 14,000 BTech students have graduated from this institution. At about 900 MTech students have been graduated from this institution in the last 25 years. VNRVJIET with its mission and vision and mission and continuous development will be reaching new heights through our strategic plan. I can congratulate all the students who secured a seat in this institution and have a great learning experience in the next 4 years' time. I wish all the parents and also the students to concentrate on this academic schedule of next 4 years that is going to come. And also I request parents to be in touch with the mentors and heads of the departments at least once in a month, such that the student progress in intervals, so that we can work together for the progress of this boy and girl and also the institution together. So in brief, before I conclude, I'll present a small video which have collected photos from 1995 till date, a few photos, and made it a small video, just to have a glimpse of how the institute has grown from 1995 till date. It's about 3-minute video, with this I thank all the management and also for the kind support and for the development of this institution, and also the faculty, students, stakeholders, alumni, everybody for in the journey of VNRVJIET till today. So thank you one and all. Thank you.
With this video, I hope that all of us are aware of the splendid facets of VNRVJIET. Thank you, sir, for addressing us.
I take joy in inviting our Dean of Academics, Dr. K. Anuradha Garu, who is a professor and former head of Department of Electrical and Electronical Engineering at Vienna VJIET. Dr. Anuradha Garu has more than 2 decades of teaching, research, and administrative experience. Working closely with bright young minds and guiding them to new heights, she has presented several papers in both national and international conferences and journals. Above all, Dr. Anuradha Garu is a wonderful mentor. I request Dr. K. Anuradha Garu to speak a few words.
Respected dignitaries on the dais as well virtual mode, Dr. D.N. Rao Garu, President Vignana Jyoti, Sri K. Harichandra Prasad Garu, General Secretary Vignana Jyoti, Sri Kode Durga Prasad Garu, Joint Secretary Vignana Jyoti, Dr. Kode Sandhya Garu, Director Center for Edutech and Learning Analytics, VNRVJIET, Dr. C.D. Naidu Garu, our beloved principal, Dr. B. Channakeshwar Rao Garu, Director Advancement and Dean Administration, all deans, HODs, my colleague faculty, staff, senior students, and today's center stage of attraction, my dear first BTech students, that is 26th batch of students of VNRVJIET, parents, grandparents, and families of students, a very pleasant morning and warm welcome to the orientation program. First, let me congratulate the 26th batch of all junior students on successful achievement of getting admission into VNRVJIET and in particular into the professional education of engineering. The institute is nurturing engineers required for our nation building. And in this aspect, curriculum and academic regulations play a vital role to produce technically competent, socially responsible engineers who can take up real life problems and provide solutions with empathy. Curriculum delivery also includes latest technological advancements and project-based learning to create enthusiasm and excitement in the students and engage them into learning. Here, our institute VNRVJIET, the stand of the institute is, when you look into the emblem and logo, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, that is leading from ignorance to knowledge and darkness to light. With this, institute believes that being a good human being is no less important than being a good engineer. So in this aspect, institute believes in all-round development of students imbibed with human values. In this aspect, academic regulations are framed as such to make students more disciplined and also make them comfortably graduate from the institute. The students are all continuously monitored and mentored to track them in line with the academic regulations. Academic regulations are guidelines for the student to successfully graduate as equipped engineers for the nation. Let me brief on regulations, which are guidelines for the students and for the knowledge of parents here, for your kind attention of parents and students, like the way like the regulation aspects are being addressed in today's induction program. Mainly the BTech course pattern and attendance requirements, minimum academic requirements, evaluation criteria and promotion rules are discussed. Coming to the course pattern, as we all know, the 4-year BTech program is of semester system with 8 semesters. Apart from theory and practical courses, project-based courses, especially on design sensitization and design thinking, are introduced from first year onwards to create excitement as an engineer and enthusiasm to look into the daily life situations and local needs to provide innovative solutions for the development of the nation. To name few of the project-based courses, design sensitization and design thinking, and internships, mini projects, and major projects. Here, I would like to call upon our visionary Dr. D.N. Rao sir's brainchild, the CPDAT, Center for Presencing and Design Thinking. From that, like a lot of research happened, and faculty are trained even from MIT and reputed institutions of global level. And design sensitization and design thinking courses are introduced for the first time into the technical education among, we can address like national and state level engineering colleges. Moreover, course projects also will run for all the laboratory courses and even for theory based courses also wherever it suits, to have a more practice oriented learning approach. Here I would like to call upon the attention of students and parents. It is very emotional today, like we are connected through maybe like the virtual and online mode, but still be intact with the discussion that is happening into the program here. And these course based projects, like when we look into the, always look into how you improve upon your biodata of today and semester by semester. And when you run on the course based projects, it is independent project or group project in such a way that your biodata will start building up starting from the first year C programming laboratory, data structures laboratory, like that into the engineering mechanics courses and lot of things into the technical aspects. And you please be focused on these aspects of like how to involve yourself into project based learning. That gives lot of creativity and opportunities. And also institute is putting efforts for including industry practices in the core of engineering by offering value added courses called certificate courses on latest technological trends. And also open electives are introduced from third year first semester, that is fifth semester onwards, to inculcate the interdisciplinary engineering approach. And also today's need of the hour in multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary approach, which is the national education policy of 2020, widely like discussed across many forums. You can see the curriculum that is developed at VNRVJIET with the visionary aspects of like all the board of studies, experts of subjects, industries and alumni. All the national education policy, what it is addressed, like how to inculcate or into the emerging technologies. Open elective tracks are introduced with the visionary guidelines from our governing council and also like academic council suggestions into the technologies like artificial intelligence, internet of things, 3D printing and design, robotics, data sciences and big data analytics, cyber security, green energy, waste management, smart cities. All these interdisciplinary courses students can opt for. For example, a mechanical student can opt for a artificial intelligence, and you can say a civil engineering student for his knowledge, like you can work on big data and analytics and even robotics also. Like that, tracks are designed for multidisciplinary exposure to all the students. This is for your kind attention, and the students will be given special certificates on the track based courses. Even autonomous vehicles, which is the most prominent engineering application in today's scenario in real life, that also being offered as an open elective to the track all courses of engineering branches, including CSC. Most of the time, like CSC students will be interested, and other branches also very much interested into these interdisciplinary tracks. And green computing is another one, and we have a general track based upon, like you can say, entrepreneurship and also human values and professional ethics and many of the things that inculcate. You can say like today's national education policy also, it addresses mainly on entrepreneurship and innovation. So a lot of platform is being prepared here with the help of the kind of facilities we have here as Vijay Hub and entrepreneurship development cell and innovation cell, and expertise of faculty is being taken up into that level, wherein our students are going ahead and leading themselves into as entrepreneurs, apart from taking their job and other careers and higher education. And in continuation with the open elective tracks, we have professional electives in different domains of core engineering, which are offered from fifth semester onwards, and the track is consisting of 6 courses. And you can say like when 6 courses into a domain will make them really expertise in a particular core engineering, which will be suiting them into industry needs. And a lot of training is being given by the departments in these aspects of like domain engineering, in the way of learning through the learning by doing approach. And mandatory and audit courses are introduced for the conscious awareness of social connectivity and for the growth of an individual. So this is about the you can say like salient points of the curriculum that is being offered and delivered effectively at VNRVJIET. And let me come out from the curriculum. Let us go ahead with the attendance requirements. May I request the kind attention of parents and students here. After taking admission, especially like when we see the zeal in taking admission, that has to be continued. The lot of responsibility is lying hold on student as well as parents and our teacher community. So in that aspect, attendance is the most important criteria, which is symbolic for regularity, even in your regular life aspects also, and when you go towards your latter aspects. And here, students should maintain a minimum of 75% attendance in aggregate. And if a particular student do not meet the minimum required attendance, they will be detained in that semester. Detention means the registration for that semester shall be stand cancelled, and they are not eligible to write the semester end examinations also. Please make a note of this. And attendance is a very important criteria, not only for going for examinations, but also in learning aspects and meeting in connectivity with your faculty and department and co-students also, which will give lot of learning. And once like student is able to maintain attendance, then only he will be promoted to the next semester. This is for your very important information. And from time to time, I request the student and parent to go through website for the regulation aspects in detail. Okay. And next, from attendance, let us come to the minimum academic requirements. What I am addressing here is only minimum academic requirement for the attention of parents and students. And always like the students at VNRVJIET will excel, and we are proud to announce that gold medals and many aspects like students are proceeding into the academic environment from various domains of engineering. So apart from attendance, a student must satisfy minimum academic requirements of securing a minimum of 40% marks for all courses, considering both continuous internal evaluation and semester end examinations, to earn the credits for the respective courses. For every course, they need to earn credits by following this minimum academic requirement of 40%, which is only the minimum criteria. And normally, like, we expect the students to go with distinction percentage, and the efforts are being put in and trained in that manner here. For the successful award of degree, student has to register for all the courses covering 160 credits as per the AICTE guideline, and fulfill all the attendance and academic requirements, and earn all 160 credits by securing semester grade point average greater than 5 in each semester, and cumulative grade point average greater than 5 at the end of each successive semester. This is the minimum part. And coming to the evaluation methodology, which is very critical in today's scenario, the way like how you are learning and how you are being assessed. Lot of care is being taken in framing the regulation in such a way that student is critically assessed and continuously assessed. Okay, you can say like academic performance is assessed continuously in each semester, with internal evaluations spread across the semester for every 4 weeks. And apart from that, every faculty member will go ahead with day-to-day evaluation of the student also in various aspects of learning, to test the various aspects of learning. And when we look into the evaluation of theory courses, the distribution of marks shall be 40 marks for the continuous internal evaluation. Weightage is given 40 marks, and 60 marks for the semester end examination. Institute has given lot of efforts to improve the contribution of the internal evaluation, to increase the contribution of internal evaluation, so that student will be regularly monitored and continuously assessed. That is one of the important aspect at VNRVJIET, where the internal evaluation has a good composition in line with UGC and AICTE guidelines also. Continuous internal evaluation consists of again sessional examination. We have 2 sessional examinations and 2 alternative assessment tools, like you can have assessment through assignments and other aspects. Okay, in sessional examination also, you can say like you have, as per the academic calendar, these sessional examinations will be conducted. And for the kind attention of parents and students, academic calendars are displayed in the website also, and examination schedules will be followed as per the academic calendar in stipulated manner. And coming to the practical as well as project based courses, you can say our curriculum is 50% practice based approach is being well taken care in the design itself by the various boards of studies of the engineering departments. And there is a continuous internal evaluation during the semester, and semester end examination will be there at the end of the semester. And also day-to-day work in the many aspects, day-to-day works will be assessed, and especially practical aspects are well addressed in day-to-day lines. And project-based courses are also continuously monitored through, you can say, like seminars are conducted regularly to improvise the student skills in such a way that how they can deliver things and write things in the aspects of like graduate outcomes. And finally, let me address the promotion rules. This is for the kind knowledge of the parents and students also. Here again, apart from the minimum required attendance conditions of the regulations, the credit conditions to be fulfilled by a student for getting promoted from the current semester to the next semester, I will just brief out. Suppose a student like getting promoted from first year to second year, you can say like semester to semester promotion is purely based on the attendance. That is, first semester to second semester is regular course of study at the first semester is sufficient, and whereas from the second semester to third semester, that is, you can say from first year to second year, he has to take the regular course of study of second semester, and a student must have secured at least 50% of the total credits. You can say the 50% of the total credits means here 40 credits are in the first year and student has to secure 20 credits, minimum 20 credits to in order to promote to the second year. Without knowing this, normally first year after taking admission you should have more zeal and how you excel your academics. Like we expect all 40 credits should be met by the student as exceedingly with exceedingly well academic performance, and these minimum knowledge also should be there. Out of 40 credits, 20 credits should be earned by the student unless and until he should otherwise he will not be promoted to the second year. And similarly from second year to third year also, total of 80 credits will be there, and out of that 48 credits should be earned by the student in order to get promoted. This is the minimum number of credits. Similarly, from third year to fourth year also, out of 122 credits, he has to secure 73 credits, a minimum of 73 credits apart from the attendance requirements. So this is about the, you can say, promotion rules, and details are available in the institute website also. So before I conclude, let me thank Dean and Controller of Examinations, Dr. Ramuji sir, all HODs and Coordinator Academics, Dr. Y. Shivraj Narayan, and faculty for the, you can say like for the effective and meticulous planning, execution and smooth operation in grooming young engineers by following these academic regulations for the successful student careers. Okay, my sincere advice to parents is let the children fly on their own and at the same time keep an eye on their progress. That is very important in today's digital era. And my dear budding engineers, you make the best use of time, and balance is to be maintained between academics and co-curricular and extracurricular activities. And at the end of the day, academics become important for earning your degree. Keep it in mind. And hence begin your professional career with the end in mind and proactive for achieving excellence. Once again, I welcome all students, junior students and parents into the family of VNRVJIET, and let us walk together for a successful career building of our children. Thank you and all.
Thank you for enlightening us, ma'am, about the academic regulations. I'm sure all the freshers and their parents have a clearer picture of academic activities in this college.
I now take pride in inviting our Director for Advancement and Dean of Administration, Dr. Chinnakesava Rao Garu. Dr. Chinnakesava Rao Garu did his PhD in Mechanical Engineering from the Usmania University, and before becoming the principal of CBIT, he was a renowned mechanical professor. Dr. Rao has many research papers and awards to his credit. Sir, we request you to address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you. Respected Dr. D.N. Rao Garu, President Vignan Jyoti, and Sri K. Harichandra Prasad Garu, General Secretary Vignan Jyoti, Durga Prasad Garu, Joint Secretary Vignan Jyoti, and Kode Sandhya Madam, Director, and Subhananda Rao Garu, Director, Principal Garu, C.D. Naidu, and Anuradha Madam, Dean Academics, Padmasai Madam, Dean Student Welfare, Ramoji Garu, and all heads of departments, faculty members, non-teaching, and senior students, and my dear young friends who have joined in this institute, and parents, print media, and ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure to welcome you all to this premier institution. I think already principal has told that what are the credentials of this institution. Firstly, I wish to congratulate all the students who took admission into VNRVJIET and having secured good ranks. Sir, this year, the best student joined in the institution 112. And also, second, for having a good sense to choose to study at VNRVJIET. As you're all aware that, so this VNRVJIET has got very good reputation in the society, and this entire credit goes to proactive management, and nearly we have 410 faculty members and 160 non-teaching staff, and class for another 100 people, and all present students, past students, and the students who are going to join this institution. John Dewey says, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. And W.B. Waite says, education is not filling of a bucket, but the lighting of a fire. So in this connection, I would like to request all the faculty, you have to ignite the young minds who are going to join this institute. From this, you can understand how important education is. According to NEP 2020, I think a lot of changes they brought, and finally I think we are going to implement by 2030. I think it will be effectively implemented in toto. The institute provides every student a much expected opportunities of boundless growth through a structured curriculum, extracurricular and co-curricular activities. In this connection, I request all the students, so please try to balance between academics and extracurricular and co-curricular activities. Some students are extremely good in academics, but some other students are good in extracurricular and co-curricular activities. So please try to see that you have to balance between all these three things. Suppose unless you acquire sound knowledge, I think it is very, very difficult to get placement also. At the same time, suppose if somebody want to go for higher studies, you should have a strong foundation at the basic sciences as well as applied sciences. Education should be knowledge oriented rather than placement oriented. I think many people, they are looking for only placements. So in this connection, once again, I request all the parents not to put the pressure on the students. Allow them to grow on their own. Unless you give the freedom to them, they cannot grow. So in this connection, I request all the students, at the same time, you have to be cautious, because in the present scenario, I think everybody is looking for only placement. If you are going to looking for only placement, you may get placement or you may not get the placement. But beyond that, I think you have to look for knowledge. Students must attain holistic development in sports, extracurricular activities in addition to academics, which VNRVJIET promote continuously. But in addition to these two things, I think innovation, incubation centers and EDC cell in the institute encourage and nurture the creative and innovative spirit of the students. So whenever you can get some free time, please try to involve in all these activities. Whatever the idea that you have to discuss with your fellow friends and as well as the faculty members, and try to exhibit your talent in front of other institutions also. Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. So hence, learning skills along with knowledge will enable students not only to be seekers but also job creators. and emerge as a global leaders in the area of technical education. So each one of you, I think you have to choose any one of great leaders like Satya Nadella or Sundar Pichai garu. So that way I think, so those are all the role models for you in your career. So please try to choose whatever the field that you're going to excel. I think please try to choose one of their role models and see that how to implement in your day-to-day life. So the people, I think that is very, very important. So friendship is also equally important. Please try to choose right friend at the beginning only. By chance, if you are going to moving with the wrong person, I think you are going to I think lose your importance in this particular education field. So the people you associate with will influence and shape your destiny, and the people at VNRVJIET are accomplished academicians who will nurture your talents and own the skills also. So in this connection, I request all of you, please try to prepare your SOP first. So immediately, I think from tomorrow onwards, you have to prepare your SOP. So that is a so once if you can prepare your SOP, statement of purpose, and then you can analyze your SOC. So S means strengths, and W means weaknesses, O means opportunities, and C means challenges. So each one of you, I think you have to assess your SWOT analysis. Okay. So once if you can find out what are the drawbacks that you have as on today, please try to work out in that particular direction and overcome all those drawbacks. Then next one is, that is also equally important, I think, skill building. So whatever the skill, there are 3 skills that are very, very important. One is the attitude, and the second one is the soft skills, and third one is the knowledge. So I think if you can work in these 3 skills, definitely you will be successful person in this particular college. And the next one is very, very important, goal setting. So each one of you, I think you have to set your goal. While setting your goal, sky is the limit. Not to look for only short goals. So keeping that, so always short goals also sometimes it is required, but during your 4-year stay at VNRVJIET, what you're supposed to do, you have to prepare. So while preparing your goals, it should be smart. So S means specific, M means measurable, and A means achievable, and R means relevant, and T means time bound. So each one of you, I think, please try to prepare your goals in such a way that you should be smart. And next one is, that is also equally important, we have various activities in VNRVJIET. So like extracurricular and co-curricular activities. We have excellent sports facilities also. So please try to utilize all these facilities during your 4-year stay at the campus, and finally whatever ambition that you have to fulfill by utilizing all the facilities at VNRVJIET. But one very, very important, I think each one of you, please try to participate various hackathons conducted at different levels across the globe. Unless you participate, I think you cannot improve your confidence levels. So in this connection, I once again request all of you, please try to acquire suppose if it is a computer engineering background, I think please try to acquire algorithms and C language and Python, all these skills that are required. And once if you have a sound knowledge in these skills, definitely you are eligible to apply and go and participate wherever it is a competition is being conducted. And next one is certificate courses. We used to allow students to take up at least 2 certificate courses during your stay at VNRVJIET. So unless you acquire the new skills that are required, Industry 4.0 and Education 4.0, I think these are all the very, very important. Everybody is talking about AI, machine learning and deep learning, IoT and cyber security, so robotics and automation process. So all these are all very, very important skills, I think. Unless you acquire all these skills, I think it is very, very difficult to get the job when you are there in VNRVJIET. So last one is, I think, a conversation with the right person can be more valuable than many years of study, and that is what you supposed to get at VNRVJIET. Please try to interact with your seniors and interact with the faculty, interact with the industry personals, and acquire what are the skills that are required by the Industry 4.0. What are the challenges that we are going to face it when you are there in the campus? As you pursue your studies, you will meet many challenges and opportunities that cause some men to break and others to break records. So the ball is in your court, and already Dean Academics Madam rightly pointed out that there are so many opportunities that you have in front of you. If you want to be there in that particular activity, please try to participate. And I hope you are going to break the records. The ultimate measure of the man is not where he stands in the time of joy and comfort, but where you stand in times of challenges and controversy. So in this connection, I request whenever you face any problems, please try to interact with your mentor and try to acquire whatever the skills that are required, and try to enjoy your campus life also, because unfortunately, I think it is very, very bad. Actually, we are unable to meet physically at the campus. We are meeting virtually. I think you can understand the problem, and see that whenever you can come to the campus, it is, I think it is always, we are going to allow the students, whenever you are free, please come to visit and interact with the faculty during this online classes also. With regarding the time management, that is also equally important. Finally, I am going to conclude. I would like to remind you that time management is the greatest challenge to the students. I think everybody is aware, even the parents also, they are worrying about, I think they are not attending classes regularly physically, they are virtually attending, but whether they are going to attend or not, whether they are attentive or not, all these things, the problems that we are facing as on today. But I think we are living in a complex world with too many activities competing at the same time. So, and time is a constant and does not increase even if we wish for it. So in this connection, I request all of you, please try to balance between academics and extracurricular and co-curricular activities, and see that at the end of the day, definitely whatever the goal that you are going to set, you will be achieved. So your success in life depends on how well you spend your time. Poor time management could be a major source of stress, frustration, and conflicts in life. So please try to balance between all these activities, then only I think you can fulfill your ambitions. Finally, I wish all the best to the new students, and I request all the parents, so please continuously you have to watch them and see that what they are doing actually. Unless you watch, I think it is very, very difficult to see that, to attend classes regularly, and whatever the assignment that we are going to give it, please ask them to submit on time, and that way I think they can fulfill their requirements, academic requirements. Hope you will have an exciting and rewarding time on this campus. And once again, I congratulate and welcome all the students as well as the parents to this Vijnana Jyoti family. Thank you. I wish you all good luck, all the best.
Thank you, sir, for providing all the keen details of administration. Now, I am glad to introduce Shri Kode Durga Prasad Garu, Joint Secretary VNR Vignan Jyoti. He is a retired IPS officer of the 1981 batch belonging to the undivided Andhra Pradesh cadre. He is currently the Joint Secretary of VNR Vignan Jyoti Institute of Management. He has served with distinction in various fields such as law and order, training, provisioning, anti-Naxal operations, vigilance in energy sector, intelligence in the state police, and center armed police forces in the central government. Kode Durga Prasad Garu was honored with esteemed medals and awards. He has served till recently as advisor, Home Department, Government of Andhra Pradesh. Sir, we are happy to have you here with us.
Thank you, Sahiti. Good morning, everybody, and a hearty welcome to all the victorious young students who have joined Vignan Jyoti. As Sahiti has mentioned, you may be applauding yourselves for joining one of the best institutes in the two Telugu states. But at the same time, a lot of caution, a lot of directions have come from our director academics and from director advancement and our principal also. True, the challenges are many. Sahiti says, of course, the challenges are, it all defines how you meet the challenges. One of the things is, while you applaud yourselves for this, and I know most of you must have worked very, very hard to reach this position and gain admission here, and maybe thinking that now let's relax, let the hair down a little bit, and then take it easy. This is not the time to take it easy. Definitely not. Because still you have yet to reach your goal. That's quite some time away. For 4 more years, you will have to keep the goal setting, what is mentioned just now, about you make your statement of purpose now and pursue that relentlessly. Unless you relentlessly pursue that, you will not reach there. So you need to remember that. But for that, unlike the normal students till the last year that we had, the parents have an additional responsibility. Not what has been mentioned, that watch them and see them, etc. No, empower them first. Empower them with a laptop. It's time that you do this very, very seriously, because without that, you cannot do these courses now. It's no way. It can't be done on the cell phones. No, please remember this. Parents, you have to empower your children now with good laptops, because not only do they have to take their classes uninterrupted, which happens, interruption happens a lot on the cell phones, uninterrupted, but also they have to attend to their quiz programs, then the assignments, and a lot of other things that they will have to do, for which a laptop is an essential ingredient. Last year, in fact, this is a big challenge for us, because last year when I was addressing students like this, I gave them an example of, a pizza. Not the one of a pizza coming in a square box in round shape and triangular pieces. No, not that. I was saying that pizza comes in different bases. Okay, thin crust, a thick base, or in some places now you get the curry puff style bases, and some you get very, very thin bases. But is the pizza defined by the crust alone? Crust is essential. But when you go for placements like what Mr. Chanakeswar was mentioning, when you go for placements, they are not interested in the crust, that is you, yourself. No, or the branch that you are doing. No, definitely not. They look for something more. What is that? And that is the special additional skills that you are taking, the toppings. So that's what we are giving you by way of certificate courses, open elective tracks, etc., which were again explained to you. So I'm not going into those details now. Benefit from that 100%. Why was I saying this is a challenge? Because last year when I was mentioning this, I could see all of them, whether they're appreciating, understanding, not understanding, enjoying, not enjoying, etc. Today I cannot do that. Even though you are in front of me, some of you are in front of me, 10 students and 10 parents, I can't, because of this. I can't really make out what's happening there. And just imagine how difficult it is for the teacher when they are teaching to you, when the professor is speaking to you. How much are you grasping? They cannot understand that. At the same time, for you also there will be a problem. When you are listening to not to a person, but to see an inanimate screen all the time, it becomes so boring and difficult. So what do I want from you? First, the parents, to empower them. The students now, when you have a problem, please do speak up. Do not hesitate. And we will not take it in the wrong spirit. When you say that we are not able to understand what you are teaching, we are not able to appreciate what you are teaching, please do this something more for us. We will appreciate it, and we will try to reach out to you and give you that what additional thing that you need. So that is something that we are looking at from all of you. We would like you to set records, to break records, as Mr. Chanakeswar was just now mentioning. But we'd also like you to be a partner with us in making sure that you break the records. We need to become your partners, and for that you will have to open out to us and speak out to us, just as when we tell you something. And for parents and for all of you again, in the past, your attendance, there is no set record except what is being noted by the teacher. But today, your attendance is marked by the system itself. Our learning management system records your attendance automatically. You cannot fudge that. So definitely you have to be on your classes all the time. Be there. And coming to the placements and your future, so that's the first step. Knowledge, of course, is the ultimate goal. But what do they look for in your placements? They look for multidisciplinary and multi-department knowledge. Just knowledge. I mean, they're not asking you to become experts in that. But even those who are coming from computers, etc., unless you know this chip I'm designing, what does it do? How does it help? If it is going to go into particular equipment, what is its role? ultimately what happens, etc., you must have that little bit of appreciation. So what do they look for? They look for a knowledge of technologies beyond your academics. So that's what is essentially required. So keep your mind open to all the developing technologies, and we are here to help you in that. That's where you have got so many tracks that have been made open for you. And the second thing that they look for you is communication. Are you able to communicate what's in your mind with your team and with your superiors? Whether if you're able to do that, well and good. And for getting that communication skill, one of course is the language. The second is your confidence, and that confidence comes to you from a knowledge of your subject, grasp of your subject, grip over your subject. So gain that, and we are here to help you. All the best to all of you. Break the records, set the records, and break the records. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights.
I would like to introduce another towering personality to all of you, our General Secretary, Sri Harishchandra Prasad Garu. He holds a degree in MBA from St. Louis University and an MS in Chemical Engineering from Washington University. He's a Managing Director of Lakshmi Finance and Industrial Corporation Limited, and is also on board as Director for 10 other companies. I take great joy in inviting Sri Harishchandra Prasad Garu, General Secretary, Vignana Jyoti, to speak a few words.
Very good morning to all. I take pleasure in welcoming all the new students and the parents for joining Vignan Jyoti, and more so for choosing Vignan Jyoti. I think you made the right decision at the right time. I can't tell you more than that. So what is the next thing that you should do? You all came with great expectations, right? Once you join Vignan Jyoti, life is taken care, job is there, everything. Partly you're right. We give you an opportunity, a place, a time, and the support systems. It's for you to exercise that, take up the challenge, and take it forward. Nothing comes easy. You have to work for it. So in this regard, my request to the students and the parents is, you have to give your time. You have to be committed. You have to believe in it. And you have to give your cooperation. And we will do the rest. Believe me, that's a guarantee. Unless until you do that first part of it, you have to believe that you are in control of your time, you can make a change, and you have to be committed, and you have to give your cooperation. We have excellent faculty over here. Our management is absolutely no issues on that. We have very good governance. And we have no secrets among ourselves. We follow very simple principles. We are very, very transparent in our activities. We are committed to our goal. And all the stakeholders, not just the faculty and management, even our alumni members, our employers, the students, we maintain a high degree of governance, good code of conduct. These are simple things that we follow. And it takes a lot of time to inculcate these good habits. Now, coming back to the point, you have chosen Vignan Jyoti, you made a right decision, no doubt about it. And how do you take it forward? Time is in your control. Effort is from your side. Your parents have to give all the support that's required. And you have to take full advantage of the facilities that we have here at Vignan Jyoti. Like our Durga Prasad Garu said, we are there to support you. That's the only ambition. We have no other interest. We have no other interest other than your well-being and you being successful. Being successful is, to me, doing the right thing at the right time at the right place. The first two are taken care. Now you have to do the right thing. That spend the time, and you will realize later on that's the best investment we made of time or money. 4 years from now, I have no doubt most of you will do well, but I want all of you to do well, much beyond your expectations. Then when you do well, we feel good, we feel we have achieved our goal. I think our previous speakers have already told about what VNR is all about. Those first 3 lines is not what we are saying, it's what others are saying about us. The institutional rating, one of the best colleges. So we are very proud about it. And it didn't happen by accident. It happened over a period of years, because we all believe in it as teamwork. Our teamwork is probably simple secret, no? When we are committed, we understand each other, there's no secrets among ourselves, we work together as a team, results are bound to come. Same way, if we put your mind to it and say, this is what I want to do, I have to do, there's no other choice. You have to do it. What else are you going to do? See, this is the most important time in your life, these 4 years. It's going to chart your career. Sense of direction you will have. And this is a great place for learning. And I would like to think of it as we also teach over here, but you have to learn. It's a continuous process. And we will support you all the way from A to Z. And believe me, if you have any problems, you ask. All that you have to do is ask. It's your college. All of you are stakeholders in this place. There's no individual owner for this one. We are all stakeholders, faculty, teaching staff, non-teaching staff, alumni, students, people who hire, the people who give us jobs for the students, companies, the parents, the society, all the stakeholders. We treat them equally well, and we believe they have a role to play. And in this context, I want you to think as if this is your own college, it's your life, it's in your lifestyle. I mean, you take full advantage of, we have a lot of resources. Other day I was talking to our librarian. We have one of the best libraries in this state, both online, offline, but not many people take advantage. This is a time for you to take advantage of the faculty, their knowledge, use the library services. No matter what the issues are, as long as it's important for your career, we will do it. And if you hesitate, you will be the loser. Please, for heaven's sake, take full advantage of the situation. Be transparent in what you want to do. We're all here to help you. You have to believe in it. If you don't believe in it and exercise your rights, then you are not taking full advantage of the situation. So my request is, feel comfortable. At the end of the day, we would like you to enjoy your stay here. While enjoying your stay, do a good job of learning, and you will come out with flying colors. I have no doubt about it. With these few words, I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those valuable insights and inspiring words. Now, a few senior students of VNRVJIET will speak about the splendid dimensions that make VNRVJIET different and distinguished. With these novel approaches and extraordinary efforts, our institution is marching ahead towards success and distinction. And I'm sure our senior students are all excited to share this with all of you. I'm happy to call our senior students to take charge now.
Good morning. I am Gaurav Srinivas. Good morning. I am Gaurav Srinivas, a second-year BTech student from the branch Electronics and Instrumentation. I am very happy to talk about one of the VNR initiatives that impressed me the most, Career Vision. Career Vision is all about crafting a mental image of your future. It describes the ladder of career you envision for yourself. 4 years prior to their graduation, during the first week of registration, an induction program is conducted for the students to provide support for a successful transition and to create a career vision approach. Career vision approach gives an overview of the opportunities available that students can take up after completing their study and also gives them information about emerging trends in all fields of engineering. It serves as a platform to fill the gap between the academia and industry needs. As we all know that the philosophy of education is to work with end in mind. Hence, the teaching learning process of VNRVJIET is structured as career vision approach, where a student visualizes the nature of work that he or she will be embracing after completion of his or her graduate program. To foster this practice, a Career Vision Promotion Center has been instituted to provide the resources such as TED videos, new career guides, new and upcoming courses, self-learning videos, videos on innovative and creative learning. I believe that you would start dreaming a career after this induction program, a career that would consummate your passion and interests. Thank you, and I wish you all the very best.
Good morning and a warm welcome to everybody. I am Kirti Manikantan, a student of Mechanical Engineering from the third year. It's my pleasure to share with you the unique teaching learning methods of this prestigious institution. Novel ICT methodologies for promoting active learning are used by the faculty. Think, Pair, Share is a one such collaborative learning strategy where we work together to solve a problem or answer a question. This strategy requires to think individually about a topic or answer to a question and to share ideas with classmates. Discussing with classmates maximizes participation and attention in the class. It is one of the students' best loved practices in VNR. POGIL, an ingenious teaching method, has turned classroom learning beyond books. In a POGIL classroom, students work in teams on guided inquiry exercises. POGIL is a student-centered strategy where students work in small groups with individual roles to ensure that all are fully engaged in the learning process. POGIL helps develop skills such as critical thinking, problem solving, and communication through cooperation and reflection. This equips students to be more competitive in a global market. Thank you.
A very good morning to one and all. I am Siddharth Saxena, a third year BTech student from the Department of Information Technology, and I am here to talk about one of our VNR differentiators, that is WIT and WILL. WIT and WILL is the unique initiative of our college on which the teaching and learning process is supported. The term WIT stands for Why am I teaching? What I am teaching, and WILL stands for Why am I learning? What I am learning. The objective of this initiative is to give a clear picture of the topics in the curriculum, their importance and applications in real life. This novel methodology thus stands as an alternative practice to the rote learning, where students are given liberty and opportunity to think why a particular subject is being taught in the class. It also enables a student to connect and envisage real-time applications of the topics that are being taught. This concept has revolutionized the teaching and learning process in our college. It has also opened gates for new dimensions of learning and exploring. So enjoy the experience of learning in VNRVJIET. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Lakshit Jain, a BTech second year Civil Engineering Department student. I am here to talk about one of the best aspects that sets our institution ahead of others, our laboratories and VNR lab protocol. A lab protocol is the standard operating procedure. It is a list of instructions to perform an experiment. Each laboratory in VNRVJIET, guided by the lab protocol, is designed for better understanding of lab experiments and their importance in the practice of engineering profession. This aims to structure and conduct the lab course with a vision to one's career. The standard of equipment that is available to us is world class, and I believe it's the best. Moreover, the faculty and lab assistant are always there to support and guide us. I would like to end by saying that engineering and college is a very important phase of your life. So work hard, have fun, and make history. Thank you. All the best to one and all.
A very good A very good morning to everyone present here today. I am Pujika, a third year BTech student from the EI department. I deem it a great privilege to share my views on Storyboard, a VNR initiative. It is a visual representation of images, block diagrams, or illustrations that pre-visualizes the concepts of lab experiments in real-time applications. This is presented to the students before conducting practical experiments in the labs. Storyboard enables the students to visualize the story, defines the technical parameters, and illustrates valid evidence of understanding. I believe that these storyboards in different labs evoke our interest and improve our imagination and thought process. It also fosters more ideas and generates consensus among us. I welcome you all to the world of innovative learning here at VNR. Thank you.
Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you. I am Aryan, a final year student from Automobile Department. I am here to talk about Show and Tell, a novel initiative from VNRVJIET. Show and Tell is an opportunity that our college provides where you can display your thoughts and creativity through any project of your choice. Show and Tell is an effective way by which you can improve your communication as well as descriptive skills. You would learn how to face and interact with the audience, present and your project eloquently with confidence. This is one of the ways of refining your public speaking skills and getting connected with the college. It also helps you to improve your practical skills. Apart from this, the excellence of your project would be recognized by the staff and would be shortlisted to be produced as one of the highly ranked projects in different multinational companies. Show and Tell also contributes in scaling up of your skills to make the students readily employable. So guys, be excited to avail this wonderful opportunity and develop your personality to be an all-round technocrat. All the best to all of you and thank you.
A pleasant morning to one and all. I'm Hasita, a second year BTech student from ECE. I'm here to divulge the various opportunities that Research and Consultancy Center offers to a student. VNRVJIET Institute of Engineering and Technology established the exclusive Research and Consultancy Center in the year 2006 for research and development in multidisciplinary engineering and sciences. The center aims to develop research and consultancy of world-class innovations and provide latest technologies and infrastructure to all the students and staff. RCC lives by the concept, got an idea? Let's discuss. RCC is a place where you can express your thoughts and work on them with an expert's guidance. Here we work on real-time projects which are going to make a difference in society and we are definitely going to be a part of it. The following are some of the achievements of RCC. A race car that was built in-house by the mechanical engineering students who were sent to Japan for the Formula 1 race car competition. Also, the Best Social Selection National Award was given for a project integrated computing system for measuring driver safety index. It is noteworthy to mention that a project entitled ROI Booster was taken up by RCC from Mira Consulting Incorporation, Malaysia, worth 2.34 lakhs. I'm sure that all of you will be motivated to take part in such active research. Here at VNRVJIET, you can transform your ideas into full-fledged research projects. With this, I welcome you all and wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
A pleasant morning to one and all gathered here. I am Yashaswini, second year BTech student of IT department. I am here to open the secret of Open House. It is one of the innovative ideas that VNRVJIET has come up with. It is an open arena for all the students to come up with the creative ideas in the form of projects and experiments. As we know that creativity involves two stages, that is conceptualization and actualization. The student begin with the concept and with end in mind. As a consequence, the perfect blend of vision and blueprint of desired outcome leads to successful projects. This not only enhances their subject knowledge but also facilitates developing their team management, stress management and leadership qualities which are essential skills of an engineer. This unique approach of VNRVJIET gives students a wholesome experience as leaders and coordinators. It will also help them to become a bright and successful engineer. Wishing you good luck and thank you.
A very good morning to one and all. I am Yanesh Bangaru from the Department of Information Technology, a second year student, here to present about the VJ Hub. Where do I begin is what research always questions about. Research provides a unique opportunity to follow your interest in an area and focus on this for several years and make an important contribution to the development of your chosen field. Innovation makes the difference between an engineer and a good engineer. In today's highly competitive world, lateral thinking has great benefits, and VNRVJIET provides a platform to the students to present and project their research ideas with the help of the VJ Hub, the incubation and the innovation center of the VNRVJIET. The VJ Hub develops and strengthens the entrepreneurial qualities in budding professionals who are interested in starting their own ventures. The VJ Hub of the Institute encourages the ideas of the students and works as a team to execute these ideas. It also provides tons of books and research business models to the student community. The Big Idea Competition is an event conducted every year where students can come up with their ideas and the best idea is always awarded. It helps to develop the key characteristics required in an entrepreneur such as desire, drive, determination, and discipline. Thus, it serves an important purpose to develop entrepreneurs, and such entrepreneurs in large numbers are needed in our country for developing the village clusters into sustainable economic units. Thank you.
A very good morning to one and all. I am Sadia Hassan, a final year student of Electronics and Communication Department. I am here to throw some light on one of the VNR differentiators, that is mentoring, training, and placement. MTP is an innovative and novel program designed to train all the students from the beginning to equip with strong academic knowledge and aggressively exploit opportunities available with Indian and global corporates. This program enables every student to become proactive in defining their own requirements for training. MTP aims to take positive action through its three areas of activity: mentoring by a faculty member, training by professional trainers, and placement through campus interviews. In this program, students are encouraged to take initiative to interact regularly with their mentors. During the weekly mentoring schedules, the students' performance is monitored through MTP record, wherein the activities of the students are updated regularly. The students' strengths and weaknesses are identified by the mentor and are trained in the right direction to overcome weaknesses and further strengthen the positive attributes to groom him or her into a complete individual. This is consciously done with the specific aim to prepare the student to face the challenges in this competitive world and to achieve personal and professional goals through placement. MTP has been extremely fruitful over the years. Our alumni are holding high positions in various MNCs, and now VNRVJIET is one of the most preferred institutes for the recruiters. Every year, more than 70 companies visit VNR for campus placements. The grooming of the students, which is done from the very first day, is extremely helpful in facing the interviews in a confident way, which certainly leaves an impression on the recruiter. Thus, the MTP book is much beyond a record of activities. It is a mirror of the student and his or her work in the engineering student life. MTP will make your dreams come true by realizing your potential and enhancing your capabilities. We wish you all a very good luck. May your study in VNRVJIET be both successful and fruitful. Thank you.
Good morning, one and all. I'm Kirtana, a second year student from Computer Science and Business Systems, here to tell you about VNR Expro. Exploring Exciting Projects is taken by the Institute to promote technical education in schools to enhance and enable young, excited students. This initiative is the brainchild of our president, Dr. D.N. Rao sir. A SHE team was formed with 9 lady faculty representing 9 branches of engineering. Keeping in mind the dynamic environment which the students will be exposed to in the future, the team has designed small projects in various streams of engineering. The team was able to execute the first pilot project on 3rd and 4th April 2018 with Silver Oaks International School, Bachupalli. As part of the initiative, the team was able to bring the 8th graders of Silver Oaks International School to the campus for VNR Expro. Around 188 students with 9 teachers accompanying them reached the campus. The students were segregated into 6 groups and were sent to the various departments of engineering. Each branch of engineering was given a time slot of half an hour to showcase their uniqueness. The branches which were covered were CSE, IT, ECE, EIE, EEE, automobile, mechanical, and civil engineering. Each Expro coordinator, along with one teacher from the school, escorted the student group and was routed to the scheduled department with the help of NSS volunteers. The students found this concept of Expro to be very interesting and refreshing. They were motivated and inspired to work on the projects. Thank you.
I would now like to talk about the Center for Presencing and Design Thinking here at VNRVJIET. Established in 2017, the objective of the Center for Presencing and Design Thinking is to promote VJ philosophy and presencing in the education sector and to align presencing with design thinking for global societal impact. The faculty members for the Center of Presencing and Design Thinking have completed PG Diploma in Innovation and Design Thinking from Emeritus Institute of Management, Singapore, in collaboration with Massachusetts Institute of Technology, USA, Tuck School of Business, USA, and Columbia Business School, USA. They have also attended various design workshops at NID Ahmedabad and conferences by the World Design Organization. The institute has incorporated design thinking into the UG curriculum as 2 mandatory interdisciplinary courses across all engineering disciplines. Center for Presencing and Design Thinking, driven by an urge towards transformation of self and society, designs its activities being mindful of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals identified by the United Nations Organization. We wish you all the very best of luck for your journey at VNRVJIET. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Sriya Challa, a third-year student from the Department of Electronics and Instrumentation, and I am here to talk about VJ Spectral Pyramid. The vision of VNRVJIET focuses on 4 aspects especially: global standards, value-based education, interdisciplinary research, and sustainable development. The Institute has established its distinctive approach towards this comprehensive vision by modeling it in the form of VJ Spectral Pyramid, which is so unique and proprietary to the Institute that it is a part of the Institute's intellectual property in the form of a trademark. The idea started as education process reengineering, which evolved into a physical pyramid with defined structure and substructure. Education process reengineering is the analysis and design of workflows and processes within the organization. It is regarding using the power of modern information technology to radically redesign academic and administrative processes in order to achieve the improvements in their performance. The purpose of this is to understand the gap between the needs of the society and the capability of the university system. It helps in streamlining the work process. It aims in bringing phenomenal changes in academic, administrative, and managerial processes, greatly benefiting all the stakeholders by adopting VJ Spectral Pyramid. The conceptual pyramid has 4 facets, named as excellence in academics, exploration of knowledge through research, excitement of innovation and entrepreneurship, exponent of development of a rounded personality with global vision and social responsibility. Thus, VJ Spectral Pyramid serves as a unique tenet that directs the Institute's de facto modus operandi, which leads to appreciable all-round performance by assuring global standards through value-added education and interdisciplinary research, paving ways to sustainable development. All the best and thank you.
A pleasant morning to one and all. I'm Sanjana, a final year student from the Automobile Department. I'm here to talk about the Competency Development Center. The Competency Development Center helps in achieving the integrated knowledge, skills, judgment, and attributes that people require to accomplish a task effectively. The CDC mainly works on 2 themes, that is, the training and the internships. Training. Training has specific goals of improving one's ability, capacity, performance, and productivity. It forms the core of apprenticeships and provides the backbone for the content at Institute of Technology. We at VNRVJIET plan to conduct a robust training for our students from first year to third year, along with their academic accomplishments for a period of 20 to 25 hours. The training is provided in emerging technology developments like artificial intelligence, machine learning, .NET, and many others. This helps the students to keep themselves updated with the latest advancement in the field of science and technology. Internships. Internship is the second important theme that is viewed as a form of experimental education that allows the students to apply what they have learned in the classrooms in the real work situations and build on their skills. It is made mandatory that our students attend a 4 to 6 week summer internship in national and international reputed institutions and industries. All the best to all of you and thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Harshita, a second year student from the Department of Computer Science and Business Systems. I'm here to brief you all about the extracurricular and co-curricular activities happening at our institution. We, the students at VNR, are taught that learning has to go beyond the classroom. So we are given opportunities to prove our mettle in co-curricular and extracurricular activities which help in building a wholesome personality. The Student Activity Center is the prime center of all the activities happening in the college. Always buzzing with activities, this is the place where pupils are shaped to develop their inner skill sets. This is the home for all the cultural clubs. To name a few, Livewire, the dance club of VNR, Southern India's best dance troupe; Crescendo, the musical troupe of VNR; Dramatrix, the drama club; Stentorian, the literary club; VJ Teatro, the short film club, and the creative arts team. Apart from all the cultural clubs, VNR also caters to the intellectual needs. Thus, we have the student chapters. Some of the prestigious student chapters are IEEE, ISTE, CSI, ICI, IETE, and many more. Student chapters are the forums for all the members to promote the advancement of information science within academia curricula. And to all the proven and aspiring sports persons, congratulations guys. This is the place where you can take your inner beast to the next level. Home to the best sports infrastructure in the entire state, Vienna takes pride in having the state-of-the-art synthetic basketball courts, indoor badminton courts with maple flooring, a well-furnished gym with a personal trainer, etc. Positive action combined with positive thinking results in success. So I wish you all the very best for your positive deeds. Thank you.
Thank you, friends. I am sure that all the freshers and their parents have a clearer picture of all the activities in the college. Now, I am pleased and honored to invite our beloved Dr. D.N. Rao Garu, who is an impeccable personality with great leadership qualities, yet a down-to-earth person. Every student and member of VNRVJIET family looks up to him with an awe and considers him as an inspirational genius. A renowned businessman, an accomplished academic, and a visionary, all packed in one great person, a promoter of X-Design Ventures and many successful firms, D.N. Rao Garu is an eminent industrialist who closely mentors startups and gives insights about academics. I now deem it my privilege to call upon Dr. D.N. Rao Garu, President of VNRVJIET, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's past morning, so I have to say good afternoon. Okay. Congratulations to all of you, everybody that is attending to this inauguration. First, I must congratulate the faculty for doing a wonderful job of conducting the admissions in a very systematic manner. I think we can clap ourselves. Okay. And then I congratulate for the students and the parents for choosing the right institution at the right time. I was given about 15 minutes time, 900 seconds, and I will use all the 900 seconds to talk to you. First, I will use my 2 minutes to talk to the grandparents of the people who are admitted here, because whenever I was coming here during the admission time, there were lots of grandparents who were coming with the students. 2 minutes time I'll spend with them, for them. 3 minutes time I'll spend for the parents, and the remaining time of 10 minutes with my dear students. Okay. Now for the first 2 minutes, grandparents, I think we all clap for you. I think you have seen 2 generations, and you succeeded in putting your grandchild at a place that is really, really worth it. My suggestion to you is, I know all grandparents pamper their grandchildren and spoil them also. Please continue to spoil them. Please deal with them, give them affection, lot of love, and during this process, you give them the value of your times, the hard work, the family-centric life, honesty. All these values, you please teach them. Okay. I think they are going to remember that throughout their life. That's my request. And I wish you a very, very, very pleasant life ahead, and then all the best. Next, the dear parents. I know you are confused. Okay. You're at a junction of your child's present and past that is changing very fast. And that way I must compliment you. You have chosen VNRVJIET as a sort of a step for your child's future. At VNRVJIET, we consciously think all the time about present and future. Okay. I will tell you more about it. And my advice to you is, most parents, okay, after admitting their child in the college and after getting them married, they disown them. Send them off. My responsibility is over. Please. I think your responsibility started. Your child at this particular point in time is at a very impressionable age of 18, 19. That's the age they are in. They haven't yet formed their characters, their strong points. Okay. This is at this juncture that as parents, you have to support them. You have to guide them. At least for the next 2 to 3 years, they need your support. They need your guidance. And it's for example, at our institution, we take care of every part of students' life. We have zero tolerance for drugs. We have zero tolerance for poor attendance. We as an institution maintain the highest standard of discipline. But mind you, between the institution and your home is 10 kilometers distance. There are lots of influences that are happening in this 10 kilometers, or sometimes it's almost 25 kilometers. I think that is where you have to guard your children. Okay, that's very important. Please do not say that you have completed your responsibility. In my opinion, the responsibility has started there. And also it's fashionable. I used to do that. It used to be fashionable. Oh, I'm the best friend from my child. No, you should be the best parent. If parent is also a friend and a friend is a friend, then who is parent? The student has to live without parent. No. I think for some time you're still the parent, not a friend. Okay. With that advice, I seek your involvement, your serious attention to your child, and then whenever there is a call from the institution, please do respond. Okay. And with that, I'm sure your child will have a very nice and a useful time at Vijnana Jyoti, and you are most welcome here any time for to clearing any doubts and talk about his future. For between you and us, okay, we have to build a brilliant career for your ward. Okay. With that, I think I will go to the students. Students, you are today's heroes and heroines, right? So we all clap for you for your achievement. You've done a wonderful job. I think it's so nice to have you here at VNRVJIET, though not physically, virtually. I wish we had the physical this one. That's where the crux is. I never thought in my lifetime that I will be addressing 1,500 students in a virtual meeting on the first day. Even last year, this time, I don't think we have imagined. Situations are changing. COVID has changed, accelerated everything over 20 years. The virtual classes, the virtual campus, the virtual university, we were thinking of actually happening it 20 years from now. But courtesy COVID, it has preceded. Even the same in businesses. Business meetings, all of them are virtual meetings. It has changed, it has accelerated the pace for 20 years. Okay. And this change, how do you manage it? Whatever we are talking from this platform is not a hypothetical thing. At Vijnana Jyoti, we have done a very serious study of post-lockdown, post-COVID, what is the future going to be? And in fact, we have published a booklet completely with this one, a restart manual. Post-lockdown, a restart manual. How education is going to look like. How your future jobs are going to be like. A thorough analysis is done here in this book, and that is how we are guiding the institution. This book is contributed by almost all the faculty members, all the management committee members, and we packed our ideas to make your future brighter. And when we are doing this, one thing we have realized is, and assumed and proven is, don't worry about COVID. Your generation, the present generation, is so smart, smarter than all the other previous generations. You can overcome this hurdle with ease. You can overcome this hurdle with more potential. That's what we have written here. Whenever you reach a hurdle, restart with more potential. Okay. How it manifests, we will do it. You will experience it over a period of time. But because of the process of time, let me go to the other points. First, I think, how is it VNRVJIET is different to other institutions? Okay. You heard my colleagues, our General Secretary and our Joint Secretary saying that, in fact, we are the first students of the institution. We imagine ourselves as the student. When we move around in the institution, we say, hey, I'm the student. Is the basketball court right? Is the tennis court right? Do the students have all the extracurricular activities? Are their classrooms comfortable? Are all the videos working? Every day we scrutinize them. To give you a statistics, for example, we have 140 classrooms with the audio visuals. Today, 139 of them are working. The audio visuals are working. One of them is replaced yesterday with a spare one. To that extent, we monitor the comfort, the facilities that are given to the student. Like our General Secretary Garu has mentioned, Harishchandra Prasad Garu, if you want something in this institution, you have to just do only one thing. What is that? Ask. Ask. I will narrate a small incident, I think, which is very interesting. In one of our interactions with the students, especially the girl students, they complained, "Sir, there is only one basketball court, and all the boys are throwing us out, and they are playing. They are not giving us the chance for this one." Then myself and our committee members, they promised them, okay, within 3 months, 90 days, the girls will have their own basketball court. Not 90 days, on the 87th day we inaugurated what you heard just now, the Olympic quality of the basketball for the girls on the 87th day. Then you know what happened? The boys started bargaining. "Sir, you gave the world class for them. Okay, so let us swap the courts." The girls declined, and we supported the girls. Okay, that's how things work here. It is not working one against the we are working together for and then during this phase of preparing this manual, we brought in all our strengths from our previous 25 years of history and brought them a special focus. For example, I think ours, VNRVJIET, is probably the only institution in the whole of Telangana that talks about happiness. Happiness in academic institution? No. Okay. No, they're meant to be punished. No, our philosophy is different. Okay. Society and happiness first. Here I must warn you, happiness means, it's not bunking classes and going to cinema. Okay. We have trained our faculty, substantial number of them, almost 70 to 80 of our faculty are trained in haptitude, what is known as, instead of attitude, we have a haptitude, which is to how to create happiness. The first thing that is necessary for creating the happiness is, the first word in that happiness is what is known as executing swadharma. All of us have what is known as swadharma. I have a responsibility, I have a dhamma, I have to execute it. My dharma when I come to this institution is to see that every section of the society of the institute, they are happy. Okay. If you are a student, what is your swadharma? Your swadharma is first to study, to concentrate on your studies. Just imagine, you bunk classes and go to a cinema. Are you happy? Okay, you think it is joy, okay, but it's not happy. On the other hand, you finish your lessons, you attend your classes, you finish your tutorials and go and see the cinema. How happy you are. Okay. So this happiness is one thing that, in fact, we have mentioned this one in front of our the Vice President of India, Naidu Garu, okay, that this national prosperity has to be mentioned in terms of the National Gross Happiness Index rather than the GDP. Okay. All that in the World Health Organization, in the United Nations, what is happiness is clearly defined. And if you look at in the context of the COVID, it is very, very appropriate. How many people can afford to join intensive care unit when they require it for COVID? The costs of it. When you bring in the National Happiness Index into the context, the health, education, fulfillment, social benefits, all of them will come in. And why I'm mentioning boys and girls today in front of you is, in your generation, your efforts with the modern technologies, you are going to make this country the most happiest country in the world. Today we are 92 out of 147. But 5 years from now, I think when if we can concentrate, we can bring back this country as the #1 happiness country, happy country in the world. Okay, that's what I want to share with you. And then, thank you, girls and boys. I think you shared all your experiences about wit and will with quite a lots of things. I think I appreciate your enthusiasm and the way you have absorbed it. Finally, let me mention that the motto of there is a special lecture on motto of Vijnana Jyoti. I think you will hear more about it. But as we defined it here in this booklet, the motto of Vijnana Jyoti is society and happiness first, even before GDP and growth. Share and care. And the third and the most important thing is we are losing at a very fast rate our ancient wisdom and ancient culture. At Vijnana Jyoti, we want to bring it back consciously, bring forward the ancient wisdom back into our society. I think these are the three mottos which we'll be using technology to make it happen. Okay, that is the aim of Vijnana Jyoti, a not-for-profit society that attracts the brightest minds from Telangana. With that, I wish you all the best and achieve what part of our mottos are. Okay, thank you very much. And normally we have a tradition at Vijnana Jyoti. Boys and girls, just think one moment, for you to be here at Vijnana Jyoti, who is responsible? Who sacrifices and make it happen? Okay, I think they are your parents' responsibilities. Parents have sacrificed their time, effort, everything. So we have a tradition here on the first day that you go and touch the feet of your parents now. Please stand up. All the students here. If you are at home, you also please move from your device, and your parents are around. Please touch their parents, look into their eyes and say thank you. Pranam. That is the first thing. Gratitude and humbleness is the first thing for happiness. Okay, with that, again, I wish you continue this practice and then be happy. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Sir, with immense dignity, all of us in VNRVJIET family regard you as Abdul Kalam of VNR. Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights.
I'm happy to introduce Director for Research and Development, Dr. A. Subhananda Rao Garu. He's a gold medalist from NIT Warangal and continued his academic excellence during post-graduation from IISc Bangalore by receiving Roll of Honor. He's an acclaimed propulsion designer and designed more than 30 solid propulsion systems for tactical and strategic systems like Agni series of ICBMs, air defense systems, and submarine launch systems. He served DRDO as Distinguished Scientist and Chief Controller R&D. He has published 86 technical papers in national and international journals and symposia. Sir, we request you to address the gathering.
Sir, over to you, sir. Sir, unmute yourself, sir. Sir, please unmute, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Am I audible?
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, unmute yourself, sir. Sir, please unmute, sir.
I have unmuted. Can you hear me? Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Am I audible? Yeah, you are audible, sir. Am I audible?
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, unmute yourself, sir. Sir, please unmute, sir.
I have unmuted. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Good afternoon, everybody. Am I audible? Yeah, you are audible. Okay. Am I audible? Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, unmute yourself, sir. Sir, please unmute, sir.
I have unmuted. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you are audible. Okay. Am I audible? Yeah. It is repeating. YouTube आप చేస్తారు. Okay. It is repeating. Can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me? Madam Bhanusri, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You can start, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Visionary, educationalist, entrepreneur, President Vijnana Jyoti, Radhasarathi of Vijnana Jyoti, Dr. D.N. Rao Garu, entrepreneur and General Secretary Harishchandra Prasad Garu, accomplished IPS officer and Joint Secretary Durga Prasad Garu, Principal Naidu Garu, Chanakeshwara Garu, Tanja Madam, faculty, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the students and parents to this induction program and to the VJ family. I must congratulate the parents and students for the students to join in this best college in two states in private sector. In the last 25 years, it reached the greater heights. You have heard to the differentiators the students have spoken. That made the college to reach the greater heights and have become the best college. Several things have been told by my previous speakers, but the problem is whatever I have jotted down has been spoken by my predecessors. But I will try to do justice. Last 2 years, all of you, all the students joining here today in this institute have spent time with a single goal, that is getting a good rank in MSET or JEE and getting to a good engineering college. That is a single goal. And what you have studied, it is not for the knowledge. It is for writing the exam and getting the marks and getting the rank. Now you have entered into the engineering college. Today is the commencement day, and you are going to spend 4 years, 4 defining years in this institution. It makes a big difference in your career. Studying and getting degree is not the ultimate aim. You get a certificate at the end of 4 years. So your motto is not the only getting a degree. There is an opportunity to build up your personality, overall personality. And the institute provide you all the opportunities to the overall personality. which is required for you to survive in the future in this competitive world, in this digital world. You need not be necessarily a topper. You can aim for to be in first 10, 15. I spent my whole life with a single goal to come first. I have come first in the Andhra University in PUC, in BTech and MTech. I achieved academic success, but I have not achieved the happiness because I am not exposed to the sports or any other extracurricular activity. My goal was only to achieve this excellence in the academics. That is not so. That will not sell yourself in the present world. You need to have many qualities. Improve your emotional coefficient, that is EQ, along with the studies. And your goal should be to reach emotional maturity in these 4 years. You have to learn how to work in a team. You have to deal with the people. So you should know how to manage the people. You should acquire leadership qualities. This is the opportunity. College gives you opportunity to acquire leadership qualities, to participate in various activities organized by the departments, in the institute or many other institutes in the world, in the college and world. So this is sky is the limit to achieve the qualities and use the opportunity. And more important thing is the communication skill. You should be able to speak eloquently on any topic given to you. So these skills, in addition to the studies, you have to acquire. And there are so many clubs, as people have told already. I don't want to spend time on that. In addition to the skills, very, very important thing is you have to build your character. This is the foundation. It plays a greater role in your career throughout your life. The character, the discipline, and your values. This is very, very important, which you have to inculcate in addition to what I have told earlier. To achieve all this, you should have an interest. You should have passion for learning. You should have commitment. You should have positive attitude. You should have self-confidence. And these are all the requirements you should have to achieve all these things. And you have the responsibilities to have to follow the discipline. You have to follow the rules and regulations in the work. You should work hard with perseverance and patience. With all these attributes, you can reach your goal and reach the top of the ladder. But there is another thing along with these attributes. What is required is talent. If you have the talent, you can remain at the top. There will be many distractions, many addictions that came into the way with your friends that you are going to acquire in this period, with the environment outside the institute. But you have to come out of the distractions, come out of the addictions, stick to yourself with a whole motto of reaching your goal. That is what it is essential for you to be successful and happy in your life, not only in these 4 years, even afterwards. Our president used to say always, కష్టపడి చదివే తోడుపాటు ఇష్టపడి కూడా చదవాలి. You should have passion. ఇష్టం ఉండాలి చదవటానికి. You have to study with a passion. You have to study with a desire of acquiring the knowledge. So this is what is required. So you have to set a goal, what you want to do. There are many opportunities for you. You can join in any job in IT sector or any core sector, or you can join in defense, space, atomic energy. You can get into civils. You can do MBA and get into entrepreneurship and management. And you can become an entrepreneur. Even you can become a social worker. You can start an NGO. You can do MTech, do research, and go abroad. Many things will be available for you, open to you. You choose your goal, what you want to achieve. And you have to split the goal in the 4 years. First year, this is my goal. Second year, this is my goal. Third year, fourth year, this is my goal. You split the goals in the sub goals. And with the time management, with your hard work, with all the qualities what I have listed out, you can reach the goal. But it is not that easy. You will have many failures, but you should not get disheartened. You should have self-confidence. You should believe in yourself. So what you have to do is believe yourself, face the failures, learn from the failures, achieve your goal. I just want to mention about one person, Edmund Hillary. His goal is to reach the Everest. Number of trials he has made. He could not be successful. Everybody said, you are attempting an impossible task. But he used to keep the photograph of Everest in front of him and tell Everest, you have reached saturation. You cannot grow your height further. But I can improve my skills. I can improve my tactics. I can do more hard work, more practice. Then I will reach you one day. Then he has reached. This is what the perseverance, the patience, and what other qualities that is required to achieve your goal. You should not get disheartened. So now to achieve this goal, you can experience in the institute whatever has been told by others. Sky is the limit. The buildings, good buildings, labs, infrastructure, faculty, very good faculty, achieved many things. The faculty are accomplished faculty with passion and knowledge. And you will have a mentor to mentor yourself, to mentor you. And you can join in entrepreneurship cell or opportunity to participate in any projects. So I am heading the research group. We have many grant in aid projects. We have many other projects, academic research projects. And all the students in third year or fourth year or whatever year it is, if you can participate in all these research projects, research activities. This is the only institute where we will give opportunity to students to participate in the research activities, and you do good projects, and you can patent it. If the project work is good, you can patent it, you can publish in a journal. So that is how we have 50 patents, and many of them are from the students. So the institute gives maximum opportunities for you. You can get into a good internship, training, placement, MTP cell. They will offer you, they will allow you to join in best institutes with best companies with packages. If you acquire all the skills, what I have said, in addition to the knowledge, what you gain, now everything is available in the net. And all the disrupting technologies like artificial intelligence, data science, robotics, IoT, etc. You can take the open electives. Sky is the limit. You improve your knowledge in whatever track you want to do. So you use these opportunities, take open electives, get into these disruptive technologies in addition to what you are doing. And there are certificate courses. You can do the certificate course, acquire the knowledge, advance the knowledge, and you can do very well in the interviews. And even after getting the job, is not stopping the learning. So we used to feel whenever exams are over, first year exams are over. Final year exams are over. Yes, I don't have to read. This is the end of it. I don't touch the book. I got the certificate now. That is not the attitude. Don't feel stress during the exams. Don't be fear of exams. You just read to acquire the knowledge and write the exam leisurely. That is how you can avoid to building the stress. So this is what you have to do to achieve your goal. And the parents, they have to monitor. They don't pamper. You don't provide them car, motorcycle. Instead of you provide a laptop, that Durga Prasad has suggested. This is very essential, not only for online teaching, to get into the internet and know what is happening in the world. Now, without laptop, we cannot survive here. So with these few words, I wish you have a success in your career. Success is not the end. Share your success. Help the needy people. Live for others. Then you will be happy. This will be taught to you how to be happy in your life in the institute in the next 4 years. I pray God to give you all the strength to achieve your goal, to have success, and to be happy in your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. I'm sure that all your examples will set an inspiration for the freshers. Let me now take the opportunity to introduce another dynamic personality, Srimati Sandhya Kode ma'am, Director Center for EduTech and Learning Analytics. She is a people-oriented tech leader, entrepreneur, and an educator with over 30 years of experience in both the US and India. Attained by working with the organizations like AMD, Apollo, HP, and Motorola, she is passionate about bridging the gaps between industry and academia and enhancing the quality of education. She believes in solutions today with a vision of tomorrow. I request ma'am to give you valuable insights to the budding engineers.
Sandhya ma'am, over to you, ma'am. Ma'am, you can start your message, ma'am.
Okay. You able to see me and hear?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. A very good afternoon to all the new batch, the 26th batch for first BTech, and the very first batch that is going completely online on starting day. And a very warm welcome to all the parents who are also there with your wards. I know I'm standing between you and lunch right now, so I'll be brief and we'll continue to talk more tomorrow. I'm not here to give you a whole lot of gyan because a lot has been said by all the people before, right? And I know it's extremely easy to become very distracted when you're not in a classroom and when you're online and you want to chat with your friends and you want to do everything. So being able to, which is okay sometimes, but you will figure it out very soon that only you can control your life, right? Nobody can control it for you. I feel, in a way, a bit jealous that I'm not, because I'm thinking of when I was a fresher joining. Can you remember, going to your intermediate or going to school first time? Kind of feels like that. But here, you're in college. You're an adult. You can make decisions and so on. But you know that you're very, very lucky. You know why? Anyone? The president, sir, alluded to this a little bit before, right? He said, you need to be saluting your parents and thanking them for all that they have done for you. Having lived both in the US and in India and worked there and here, I know that in the West, the parents, after their high school, they like wash their hands off of them and say, okay, you're on your own. You have to work on your living if you want to go to college. Look at you. Not only are you in a wonderful place, the VNRVJIET, with all its assets, with all the wonderful teaching learning methodologies and everything, but you have your parents to support you by paying your fees, by giving you all the things that you need, now getting you a laptop. Well, aren't you lucky? So, if you weren't sure that you have to touch the feet and thank your parents before Now you're very sure, right? So please do it. We in India, because parents set so much by their children, they give their lives for them. They sacrifice their own happiness. They save every penny so that their children may be happy. So, responsibility lies on you, how you make all that happen. But at the end of the day, it's your life. You need to start taking responsibility, and we'll talk more about that tomorrow and other things. But this is the best time of your life, the 4 years. So you really have the ability to enjoy it, make great friends, because that friend circle will stay with you forever, as mine have over several decades. The key is focus, right? You can get distracted with, I know initially you're wondering what's happening with the game, with India and Australia and everything. And when you see the wickets dropping, it says, okay, all you can do is cheer, but there's nothing you can do about the game, right? It's not in your control. In fact, there's nothing you can do even with your best friend. You can only guide or tell or whatever. The only person you have full control over is yourself, right? It's your life, how best you make use of the opportunities, because they're fantastic opportunities at VNR. You can become the best possible person, the happiest person, and the most technologically advanced person. All of that is at your fingertips. You just need to avail it and take advantage of it. Are you ready? Are you really ready? I'm not hearing it. I'm not seeing it. Show me that you're ready. Yeah? Are you? Well, let's see. We'll talk more tomorrow, and we wish you a very, very warm welcome to VNRVJIET, and may you have the best time of your life learning and continuing to learn. They started with a prayer. I'm going to actually end with a prayer and say with me, Saraswati Namastubhyam. Yes, you can repeat after me. Saraswati Namastubhyam. Varade Kamarupini. Varade Kamarupini. Vidyarambham Karishyami. Vidyarambham Karishyami. Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. When we start to learn, we pray to God Saraswati, right? But why is it always Arambham? Why are we starting this stuff? Didn't we start when we were little? Well, there's this whole concept that came to me that we have to unlearn many things and we have to relearn new things. As you are, welcome to online learning and adjusting to the new normal and making it still a wonderful life, because as we'll talk tomorrow, there are many, many what seem to be like obstacles, but they're really opportunities. So, welcome and all the best to you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I now invite Shriya to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, one and all. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my gratitude to all the members of VNRVJIET and especially the technical team who have put in a lot of efforts in organizing this program successfully. I thank all the dignitaries on the stage for sparing their valuable time and motivating all of us. I would like to thank all the parents, and we guarantee you that the wonderful journey at VNRVJIET will not only be special for your ward but also for you.
We assure you, juniors, that pursuing education from this prestigious institution will make your experience a blissful one and fulfill all your aspirations. Thank you all for being such a wonderful audience.
Thank you, Shreya. I request everybody to stand up for the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभाशिष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे